to my channel, Reclaiming Jen, where moms can take a break from the busy mom life and focus on their own needs, wants, and goals. On my channel, I usually talk about my job, VIPKid, and how I can help you and others start this awesome job. But in today's video, I will talk about the cons of working for VIPKid. I love this job, but today I will talk about the cons. Before I get started on that video, I want to say hello, and I'm thinking of all the families, the moms, the dads, the kids who are adjusting to this difficult time in our lives where we are confined to our homes, adjusting to learning online and spending all of our time together. I am thinking of you. I know some people are very stressed with work and income and wondering what the future will hold. I know some of you have your own businesses that are deeply affected by this, and I want you to know that I am thinking of you. Give yourself grace, give your children grace, relax, chill. My own children who are 12 and 10, I am not stressing them out with the work that is being provided by their beautiful, awesome teachers. They are learning at their own pace, at their own desire, at this time in their lives where everything is flipped upside down. I am letting them lead how they want to proceed during this time. I feel like mental health is really important during this time. So take a break, try not to stress, turn off the news, and really try to embrace the positives during this time. On to the cons of working for VIPKid. All right, my number one con for working with VIPKid is the sleep that I'm missing. I live in the Eastern Time Zone in Canada, a small town in southwestern Ontario, and my teaching hours are 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. 7 days a week. And when the kids in China allow, I also work 5 evenings a week from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And right now, since Chinese New Year, since coronavirus in China, I have been working those evening shifts as well. So I depend on the nap. I need the nap. Thank goodness my kids are old enough where they can allow me to get an afternoon nap when I need it, and I do need it. I usually sleep about 5 hours at night, and then I'll catch up on an hour or two nap sometime during the day before my evening classes. And my husband is awesome at helping me out in that regard too. So sleep is my number one con for working with VIPKid. I am not a morning person, but I am now. Okay. Number 2 is if you miss a class, there is a penalty. If you miss a class because you slept in, because you overslept, because you were sick, because you did not start your computer on time and it's decided to reboot, if you miss a class because your Wi-Fi was not working and you did not have your hotspot connected, if the power went out, all of these things that can happen but rarely happen, you will be charged $10. Plus, you do not get paid for that class that you missed. It is imperative that we think ahead for the things that can happen. The other night, a storm was coming through. I had one more class to get through. I hooked up my hotspot just in case, and I told my kids via text, because I couldn't leave, I said, go get me the flashlight just in case, because the thunderstorm was brewing. So these are the things we need to do to prevent missing a class. If you are spontaneous and you think, I cannot book my schedule 2 weeks in advance, then what you can do is book short notice, okay? If you already have a following, just say, I am not booking 2 weeks in advance. I like to live spontaneously, but I will book my short notice classes when I know for a fact I am not going to be busy that day. So that is also an option. It is difficult to cancel. If something comes up, you can cancel 24 hours in advance, and you only have to pay $2 to cancel that class. up until 2 hours before. If you cancel within that 2 hours before the class, you will be charged the $10. If by chance you have a circumstance like I did, where the power went out in the whole town and I missed half a class, the class I was right in the middle of, and I missed the next class because I didn't have my hotspot set up, you can send in evidence. And the evidence that I submitted was an email from the company that said it was a widespread outage. And I also sent evidence from Facebook of people in my town saying, is your internet out as well? From people in my town. And they accepted that, and I got a soft cancellation where I did not have to pay that $10 fee, but I did lose out on the money for those classes I missed. So that's about missing a class. There's a penalty for missing a class. It's hard to cancel, and if you live spontaneously, this job might not be for you. However, you can book short notice classes instead. Okay. Number 3, con. Sometimes the content of the lessons, which you do not have to plan for, and you do not have to grade anything other than your feedback, which takes only a few minutes, the content can be a little questionable. There is some singing involved in several levels of VIPKid. For instance, level 1, there is singing. If you don't like to sing, maybe level 1 is not for you. But I do like to sing, and I like the singing in level 1. I like the voice of VIPKid. Those are great classes, really fun with those young ones. And there are songs in level 2 as well. In fact, level 3 and level 4 have warm-ups sometimes that are singing. If you're not into singing, you can always just use it as a poem. Your student can sing or read it for you if you don't wish to sing. But singing makes the heart grow. So try it out sometime. Sing. My con though, my con or my complaint perhaps, the songs in level 2 are a little, it's raining, it's pouring, Dino is snoring, he bumped his head, went to sleep, and won't get up till morning. But why doesn't it rhyme? I cross out sleep and I write bed. Bumped his head, went to bed, and won't get up till morning. Another song in level 2 that makes me scratch my head is I like food, I like fruit, I am eating the fruit. Fruit tastes good and it's fun to eat, and I cannot stop eating. Level 3, days and months. A whole unit about the days of the week and the months of the year. Oh, sometimes this can be very tedious. So you can come up with new ways to teach the months and days of the year. I like to sing. And my other con for the content is sometimes I'm not loving this new level 5 content. We can learn about how to stay safe from strangers. Not my favorite unit. It's so not fun. I like to keep things light and fun in my classroom, and talking about stranger danger and how to be safe from creepy people is not my favorite content. But I love level 4. Level 4 is my favorite. I love level 1. It is also a joy to teach, and I really enjoy the supplementary classes. So when you get the chance to sign up for supplementary classes, get them. They are great. Even the proper pronunciation, which is a little bit monotonous, it's still good. You can spice that up. Okay, number 4, teachers. Teachers, if you are unique, you like to program and plan your own amazing lessons that are fascinating and they bring in lots of amazing content, VIPKid might not be for you, because there is no planning, there is no programming to do, there is no grading and marking to do. Yes! Once you get familiar with the classes and the platform, all you need to do is review your slides, make sure you know, pull your props, and put on that smile, because that's all you need to do to work for VIPKid. The planning is done, the lessons are done. You can just enjoy teaching. Sorry, was that a con? The con. If you like to plan your own lessons, this job might not be for you. This job is for me. Yes. Okay, and my number 5 con for working for VIPKid. If you do not enjoy smiling, this job may not be for you. Okay? 6 a.m., first class of the day, smiling. Bags under the eyes sometimes. Forgot to put your lipstick on. Smiling. Yes, this job does require you to smile. The parents book you. The children will tell their parent whether they liked your class, whether your hair was standing on high like this, and whether the teacher was grumpy, whether the teacher had an amazing personality and asked fun questions and had fun props like Dino and a kiwi bird. The parents are watching, the children are watching, and you know what? Those kids work so hard outside of VIPKid. Bring the fun. So if you are not fond of smiling 25 minutes straight, times how many classes you have booked, then this job may not be for you. I think it's important to bring our authentic selves to our class. Not everybody's gonna like perky Teacher Jen. You'll go find somebody who's calmer, more serious. There are plenty of teachers, over 100,000 teachers in VIPKid land. They will find a teacher who suits their own needs, wants, and goals. So, be authentic, be yourself. The people that enjoy you will come and find you. Okay, let's review my cons for working for VIPKid. Just kidding. Sleep. I do need sleep. 5 hours of sleep is not enough. I need the nap. Please let me have the nap. Number 2, if you miss a class. Did you miss a class? You are getting dinged. $10, $2. Oh no! It's hard to cancel. It's difficult to be spontaneous because you've booked those classes 2 weeks in advance, but you can work short notice. Yes! Number 3, sometimes the content is a little silly, strange, boring, but usually it's great. And the kids are great, and you have the opportunity to make it great content. Number 4, there's no planning. So if you like to plan and program your own lessons, this job may not be for you. But if you do like the opportunity to just teach, you just found some treasure. Yes! And number 5, if you do not enjoy smiling and bringing personality and singing and toys to work with you, this job may not be for you. All right. I think I've covered it all. Guys, I really love this job. And you can love it too. If you're interested in signing up for VIPKid, holler at me. My email is listed below, reclaimingjen@gmail.com. If you don't want to connect with me, but you like my videos and personality and my authenticity, then you can use my referral code, JENNI2211. And I would be happy to help you through the hiring process, because it's not fair for me to just be doing this job. I want you to have it too. It's awesome. One last note for Canadians, if you're still listening. I don't know if you're still listening, but Canadians, there is that miserable extra step that we have to do, which is to exchange our American money into Canadians. Oh, sometimes that extra 30 seconds can be a pain. But we get American money changed into Canadian, and right now that exchange rate is quite favorable and a huge bonus for working for VIPKid. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!